Okay, this is GamerBlave, and we're back with Shining in the Darkness, and as always with this game, I'm here with my good buddy, the Tall Guy. And as we promised, we have leveled up our party a little bit since the last installment in this epic saga.
That's right, we have taken both Milo and Pyro from level 2, I think, when we cut off, up to level 6. They're definitely not like our protagonists. They're not quite like Blave in terms of damage dealing as far as a physical standpoint. However, both of them are magicians of one ilk or another, kind of as we said in the last video. So, Pyro's actually learned a couple offensive spells that we'll be seeing in this video, both Blaze and Freeze, while Milo has Heal, which is going to be a vital thing for us as we journey into the labyrinth.
Yeah, and you can kind of see now, I mean, they both hardly had any MP there now, and they are kind of rounding out there. I kind of figured that Pyro would have substantially more MP than Milo, but it seems like they both are kind of, about neck and neck there.
They're pretty close. Our first order of business, if you take a note of our gold, we're a little bit over 500 because we did do a little bit of grinding. Our order of business right now is going to be getting a weapon for Milo. If you recall, a couple videos ago, we were in the weapon shop and the dealer offered us a deal as we were heading out. He said, "Hey, I've got this Morning Star. Are you interested?" And, well, it was 350 gold, and let's face it, we didn't have that kind of cheese at the time.
We really did not, but we've been eyeballing it ever since.
So we're going to grab that because we want Milo to be able to actually pack a little bit of a wallop. Because at this point, he has no offensive spells at this point. So Pyro is about the only thing we've got aside from our hero that can do any damage. Let's go ahead and back out and equip that bad boy and just kind of see what we go to.
Sounds good. Want to take another look? No. Can I help you with anything else? No.
Oh, we got another deal.
A thorn whip.
That is a weapon that Pyro can use, but we're thousands of gold away from that right now.
Yeah. If you want to give it to us, buddy, we'll take it.
Heck, but yeah.
Apart from that, I have to say that wait, where's equip?
Item?
Oh.
There you go.
Equip. I am not proficient with the what have you here. Okay, so we're going into here now, and bronze knife is at, what is it, weapon factor 30. We're going up to 43. So that's a pretty substantial increase.
Yeah, we're going to be able to actually put a hit on some things now. Yeah. They're going to feel it. The woven robe, and we don't have any kind of shield yet for Milo.
Yeah, now that is actually something that we've been discussing. We're going to talk about that in a little bit more detail in just a second. Now, actually, out of curiosity, what is Blave's attack? 49. So he's right up there. Milo's right up there with Blave in terms of what he can dish out, and he's only level 6. So he's 3 levels behind our protagonist. Now, he does have a better weapon. He does have one of these special weapons.
Let's go to the equipment screen with Blave. I want to double check something on that. Just go to item and equip, because that may be Blave's base attack. I want to double check on that. So let's click Blave. Yeah, that's what I thought. Blave's rocking a 64.
Oh, okay. All right. I was a little shocked by that, but still, I think we're going to be seeing pretty decent damage from that, because Blave, I mean, he mops the floor with everything. I mean, he's been one-shotting everything for a while now.
Minus the Kaiser Crab.
Minus the Kaiser Crab, yes. I think we probably 4 or 5 shotted that thing.
We did. That was a very good Kaiser Crab fight. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough at the level we were at.
Yeah, we nearly died.
Another attack going a different way, and we'd have been out.
Straight up near-death experience. Okay.
So let's we could sell off Milo's bronze knife for sure and see kind of where we're standing.
Now, I think you can sell those things at any shop.
You
though.
can.
Now let's take a peek inside the armory or the armorer, because I want to see where we're standing here. Sell Milo, because we definitely don't need this anymore.
Yep. And we could also sell that depoison. It's not going to get us much gold, but it'll free up an item spot. And we've got Milo has a spell called Detox, which will serve the exact same purpose.
Oh, okay, good call. Who has it?
Right there, Milo.
Depoison.
Yeah. It's not mini gold, but it's a little gold.
Yeah.
And it's
anything we can get.
And again, inventory space is paramount in this game. It's going to become more and more of a very tough commodity to manage as we go through.
Now at this point, what we are looking for is really wanting to get him some survivability. Now, we are 60 away from a leather shield.
What did we get for the bronze knife?
We got 75.
So
we talked a little bit before we started recording this particular episode about the possibility of relinquishing Pyra's knife for Milo to have a shield. And there's pros and cons of this, and you could go into that a little bit if you want to.
Well, Pyra does not do much physical damage. She does do a very good deal of magical damage. However, magic points are a finite resource. So basically what we would be doing is saying, if we hit something tough, Pyra's going to be casting magic. If we hit something weak, she's pretty much going to be standing there. We're just literally sacrificing any damage output because what she does is not much. I mean, the highest hit we saw while grinding off screen was a critical hit for 9 damage. So we are not talking about a huge drop off in our actual damage per round. And with the leather shield, we've been having Milo defend. With that leather shield in conjunction with that armor, we can have him actually swing that Morning Star, get some damage in every turn, and not be just completely exposed to a whipping.
Yeah. And I mean, for my money, I'm really thinking that that's probably the way to go.
And also, it's 100 gold for a bronze knife. If we don't like it, we can get back to it pretty easily.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably I'm with you. We were still at a bit of a impasse on deciding that off screen, but I think I agree at this point. Just even talking about it now, that's probably what we need to go for. So we're selling off the bronze knife. We're gonna pick up a shield for Milo.
Okay. Anything else you can do? Yes. What might that be? Buy shield. Leather shield. Yes. Milo.
Excuse me, Milo. And speaking of leather shields, I think we should thank our sponsor, Honest Jim's Codpiece. If you need a codpiece, Jim's your guy.
The finest cod pieces around, spiked and unspiked. They will leave you unchafed and well protected.
Indeed.
Honest Gems.
Yep.
They'll protect your package.
That's right.
And I mean, that's all you really want a cod piece to do.
It's true. I mean, sometimes, social settings, you might want something a little more ornamental.
Yeah.
And Jim can do that.
They can do that, but I mean, what you really go to Honest Gems for is honesty, and
oh yeah,
I mean, they're not gonna sell you something that they're not, because if they were, then they wouldn't be called Honest Gems.
That's right.
They'd be called Shiny Fills, which is of course their competitors.
And they're terrible.
They are terrible and uncomfortable. I tried them. I tried them back, in my day when I was attracted by gaudy ones that exacerbated the bulge. It did, look a little bit more bulgy in the packageal region down there. But, you know, wasn't honest.
No.
It was not honest.
Not at all.
And, you know, it really did hamper maneuverability a little bit too.
And Jim's been doing a lot of work lately with some metals. He's got a nice chrome one now with a leather backing. And, you know, chrome will get you home.
Chrome will get you home, you know, and it'll get your boys home too.
That's right. Oh, we got a new deal offered up. The breastplate.
Whoa,
that's
nice.
pretty serious piece of armor right there.
It really does look like one, but it's
out of the realm.
Yeah, we've never had any amount of money even close to that.
Nope.
I think we could liquidate all of our assets and we wouldn't even come close to that.
Probably not at this point. However, it could happen later. In fact, I dare say it will.
I sure hope so.
Spoiler alert, it's probably going to happen. But in the meantime, we should probably equip Milo, and then I think it might behoove us to dive back into the old labyrinth.
I think you're probably right. Okay, Milo.
All right, we got the Morning Star, we got the Woven Robe, not the best, but it's something. And now we're going to equip that shield. That's going to bump him up to 34 armor factor.
Yeah, that's
close to Blave.
Yeah, that's a pretty darn good increase there. And that's going to make me feel comfortable, you know, not basically doing what we were doing the entire time we were grinding, which, as you said, was pretty much just having him defend, which, you know, isn't ideal at all. You know, I mean, for one, it just makes the whole process more time consuming. And, you know, you've just got not really dead weight in your party because he can heal and he can detox now and do some stuff like that. And, you know, when you're fighting the really weak enemies, he can hit them. But
yeah, you can't afford to leave him unguarded against anything that packs any kind of a punch.
Yeah, but now, you know, you can feel a little bit more comfortable.
Yep. So we're going to go up and take a right this time.
Yeah, we're going back to that door that we need the dwarven key for.
Yes, sir. So we're going to go to item here. I believe Blave has it, and we're going to use that item. Yes, indeed. We're going to use the dwarf's key. Now, something you'll probably note is once we cross through here, we're going into a whole new scene of some enemies, some things we've not seen before, and maybe a few things we have.
And crap is going to get real.
It is. There will be a reality to the feces. We've got some scavengers.
Whoa.
And scavengers are not something you want to screw around with. They can cast Blaze on your entire party.
Holy crap.
So we're gonna lay some hits on them.
I mean, would they be the kind of thing that we would also want to cast Blaze on, you know, preemptively?
I think we're gonna wait a turn and see what Milo can do. I feel like Blave will kill one for sure.
Should she just hit them with her bare hands, or?
She have her hit a bat. It might be better.
There we go.
She's still doing 4 damage. Okay, Blave one-shotted. We knew he would. Milo one-shotted. That's what we wanted to see. And he took 1 damage unguarded from a dark bat. So that is, you know, we can just...
We are liking the kinds of things that
so.
we're seeing here. We really are. And Pyra's just jumping in there barehanded like a friggin' spider monkey. I mean, she doesn't even care about the fact that we took her knife away. She's like, yeah, you took my knife away, but I'm just gonna go in there and make some things happen, you know? I don't even care.
Oh, yeah.
I'm liking what we've done with our party. You know, the only thing, you know, right now that's not really ideal is that Pyra is unarmed.
But she killed a man-ape in 2 turns. Unarmed. Hang a left here.
That is pretty friggin' intense. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
All right, now we're getting into some stuff. I would have Blave and Milo attack those mad gnomes and have Pyra cast Blaze on them as well.
Okay, so these guys are serious freaking business.
They are a new enemy, not unlike the Scavenger being a new enemy. And we're going to want to get them dead just as quick as possible. And that is a good way to go about it, right there.
Wow.
And that man-ape was like, I'm having none of this,
yeah.
I'm out.
He was like, we teamed up with these mad gnomes because we thought they'd protect us, even though they are completely insane, as their names would imply. But, nope. did not pay dividends for us in the end.
Indeed. So let's just continue our travel here. Now, at this point, we're going to take a left. We're going to go up and around in a minute. And there's actually some chests we're going to encounter. And we'll see what turns up in those.
Whoa!
One-shotted a man-ape. Barehanded. Pyra is the MVP of this party.
Yeah, Pyra is getting the friggin' job done. You know, what can you say?
Taking care of business in a flash. All right, a D-poison.
Well, I mean, it's worth the money.
Yes, indeed.
There's a lot of man bats.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Tony Dungy.
Yeah, I said man bats, dark bats. Oh, man. I'm not a very nice person. Did a man bat just retreat? A man bat? Gosh, I can't do it. I'm horrible.
In fairness, we just fought man-apes.
Yes, okay.
Hang left here.
Ooh, another chest.
Chesticles.
Chesticles.
We found an herb.
Now, does the herb automatically go into your main character's inventory, and then it might move?
Yep.
Like, okay.
If your main's full, it's going to go to Milo.
Can you organize inventory if you want to?
You can go to the item command and click give, and you can swap things around as you see fit. Milo one-shotting a killer bee.
This is really good stuff. I'm really liking what I'm seeing here.
Looks like we've got some dark bats.
Dark bats. I just shouldn't talk. Tony Dungy's gonna pull his sponsorship of the program.
Oh, we don't need that. We're really sorry. Oh, look, Pyra, a level.
Nice.
Hit points.
Six hit points, pretty good for her.
Absolutely.
I don't think she's done that very. If she has,
yeah, then, she tends to hover in the 5 range. So,
magic point 6, IQ 6. That's a good one.
Oh yeah, speed good too. Look, Pyra is going to be the fastest person in our party. She already is. I don't know if you've noticed the order of attack. She is.
Yeah.
2D's fine. 1D's going to be the bummer.
The Wisdom Seed.
Those things are the same thing as Milo's spell Vision. Man-apes!
All right.
Dark apes!
Okay, stop trying to confuse me. Now, we're still sitting at pretty good HP, and we haven't used any healing since we came into the dungeon here.
Yeah, let's take a left.
Oh, whoops. Uh-oh. So we need to wipe out the scavenger because it can attack the whole party, right?
I think the mad gnomes are going to be able to do a little more damage. The scavenger, it's not every turn that it'll cast magic on us.
Okay.
So I actually have Milo attack the mad gnomes, and then let's go to spell for Pyra.
And blaze
freeze. And the mad gnome.
Freeze the mad gnome?
Freeze the mad gnome, yes. Because if I'm thinking correctly, yeah. There we go.
Well, there we go.
That's going to just clean it all out. And the nice thing about this game, unlike some other early RPGs, and I'm looking at you, Final Fantasy, if you pick to attack something and your party member already killed it, Shining in the Darkness, your team is smart enough to say, hey, that thing's already dead. I'm not going to swing it where it was. Final Fantasy, on the other hand, no indeed. So,
Yeah.
Kudos to you, Sega, for avoiding one of the most annoying things in retro RPGs.
Yep.
Milo's got to be close to a level.
But they're willing to make at least some...
Hey!
Nice. That they're willing to make at least some jump and some decision on their own. You know, common sense there. Okay, magic point 5, IQ 4, speed 4, and luck point 3.
3 attack, that's good.
Defense 3. Oh, that's a good one for him.
It's a robust level. Now, if we go all the way to the end and turn right, that's going to be the stairway down into the Cave of Strength, which is the first of our challenges.
Holy crap.
I don't know if we dare.
Let's do this!
But we're doing it!
The Cave of Strength! Uh-oh. We've been caught by surprise, and we just got nailed. Okay, Blave's going after the Mad Gnome, and I think he's going to be able to wipe it out.
Yep.
And Milo and Pyra are going to go after these scavengers. Dadgummit. Oh, it only cast level 1 Blaze on me. That was nice of it.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Ba-bum. Mad Gnomes. Milo. I wonder if a Milo hit and a Blaze can get rid of one.
I think a Milo hit will get rid of one.
Okay. Well, then a Milo hit and a Pyra hit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Boom.
62. That is
Curse splat.
okay. I really like what they've done graphically with the Cave of Strength.
Yeah, it is kind of cool looking. Holy freaking crap, dude!
We have got some angry gnomes.
That is a horde of pissed off gnomes.
What we're gonna try and do is put some of these bad boys to sleep. All right, that is one fewer attack we're gonna have to deal with, which is good because Milo missed. Now 2 damage is not 1 damage, but that's the same as Blave took. So we're alright. You know.
Oh, okay. Based on, I guess we hadn't really suffered very many Mad Gnome attacks, if any, up until this point. I think we'd wiped them all out in the first round, but I had been led to believe that the Mad Gnomes were a lot more vicious.
Well, we got 2 and 3 damage out of the 2 they've hit us with, so it's definitely more than we've seen.
Yeah. We've been dealing with most people hitting us for 1. We've really focused on defense.
We have.
And we've really been trying to beef up our party's defense, which I think is, you know, if you're trying to play this game at home and you've never gone into it, you know, after coming into this, starting with Blave when we first came into the labyrinth, we struck out into here and we bought I think we bought a club. You know, we started doing more damage, but you know, our real main problem at the beginning was survivability. And once we got that shield, you know, that really helped us out a ton. You know,
it did.
You know, at least at early levels, and it may change a lot as we go on, but defense is key at the beginning. Defense is absolutely crucial. Are you serious? There's another one of these freaking things? Well, at least we've got several people to help us now.
We're going to cast nothing with him. Sorry. We're going to cast a spell we haven't really used other than we saw it used on Gila. We're going to cast Slow on this Kaiser Crab. And what that's going to do, as you'll see here,
make it go
lowers
less.
its speed and lowers its defense.
Oh.
And that's going to help us do some damage quickly. Because as you can see, It took 2 attacks that turn, and it did some significant damage. Now, Pyra being able to spell it up a bit. This is the reason she doesn't have equipment. So Milo there can get the kill shot.
Nice.
And that is 40 EXP, which is a big chunk for this point in the game.
That really is. That really is. Man.
What?
Kaiser Crab. Still not to be trifled with.
Holy crap, there's another one.
Wait, so now this is just... There's not like...
No, these are not like boss type things. This is just... There is a random chance of them spawning at certain points in the game, and we have gotten lucky or unlucky depending on how much you enjoy seeing us fight Kaiser Crabs.
Yeah, not a great deal.
They're it's 2 attacks a turn. That is random. Sometimes it's only 1 attack in a turn. So we're a bit unlucky with that, but nonetheless, I feel like this turn, provided everyone hits, we should take it on out. Yes.
Excellent.
And again, that's a healthy chunk of experience.
Blave
and
goes
Blave
up
with 8 hit points. That's nice.
That is really good.
IQ is irrelevant for him. Speed's good. Oh, luck influences crits, so we want more of that. Not a lot of attack. Whatever, though. That's okay. Oh, Pyra as well.
Well, considering everyone just got 80 experience the last 2 battles, I should hope that we've got levels to go around here.
Oh, Pyra has now learned heal as well.
Wow.
And Blaze became level 2. That's going to mean we can hit a group of enemies as opposed to just one.
That's crucial.
That is a big step up in our ability to deal damage.
Oh, well, I would expect Milo to go up very soon, considering he just got a chunk of 80 experience and did not level up.
I think that is a reasonable assertion to expect and to think of, and hopefully we will see that soon. We're going to go down here for just a minute. Take a little look-see over here, because I believe, yes indeed, a healer fruit. Now, healer fruit is like an herb, but it restores more HP. Oh,
Whoa.
vampire. Well, I don't think vampires like fire. You want to see if we can't test out this new blaze?
Yeah, let him have it.
I'm going to nuke him.
Now, Pyra is running low on the old MP. Now, is there an herb that restores MP?
There is not, to my knowledge, 10 damage to Blave.
So when you go into the cave, you're going with your set amount of MP and that's it.
Late in the game, there is an item called the Magic Ring, and that will restore some of your magic points when used. However, there are very few of them, so it's really a thing to be used sparingly. So yeah, it's just that's the double-edged sword of Pyra. She is most certainly a valuable asset to the team, but when the well runs dry, you're going to want to hope she can do a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
So we're just progressing onward a little bit. Oh, and we've run into Neanderthals and Dark Hermits.
So, now in addition, are there ever any other points at which you can enter the labyrinth? Or do you pretty much always enter from that one point and you just got to run back to where you got to go?
As we progress in the game, we'll be given an item that will allow us to... if you remember, I think in the very first episode, we encountered what looked like a chest that didn't have a top.
Yeah.
It was a fountain.
Okay.
There are various fountains throughout the labyrinth, and you'll get a medallion. You can put half of the medallion in said fountain, keeping the other half with you, and use that in the town to warp directly to that point.
Oh, that's cool.
And then you'll have an option to take it with you or not. So you can kind of set your own respawn point once we get into the upper levels.
That is really cool. I like that.
So Milo got him a level there, and that's nice to see. We figured he would with the Kaiser crabbing we'd been dealing with.
Yeah, the attack and defense was not particularly fantastic there.
No indeed. We're going to give him a heal because he's a little low. Yeah, we're kind of getting into some stuff that we're not quite as equipped to handle, I'm afraid. This may be where we turn tail and run. Because I think we're going to need probably another level under our belt or two. We certainly got we got 100 gold just from the 2 Kaiser Crab fights, so we got some cash, and we're gonna need a little more defense, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we could potentially buy something for, you know, like I don't know what Milo's next thing he can wear is. Possible helmet for Milo or Blave.
We're definitely hurting for helmets at this point in the game. No one has one except for Pyra.
Yeah. So there are those types of things. So is that one of those altars you were talking about? Wells?
I believe that is a pool where you can do that. Now, an interesting thing that they've introduced here. If you'll take a look at the floor ahead of us.
Is that a trap?
That is a hole. Remember when I walked downstairs? If you go in that hole, you will fall down, and you'll come out downstairs and have to retrack your steps.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. Whoa. We are going to try and muck our way through this as best we can, and then we're getting out of dodge, I think. I think those are,
Gee whiz.
Yeah, they're 7 damage on our strongest guy. Oh, Pyra finished one off.
Nice.
Barehanded. She is not to be trifled with.
She really isn't. But, I mean, I think that they basically had little to no health after her blaze. It's kind of a bummer when, if her blaze doesn't kill something at this point in the game, you know, I think, you know, it was almost a waste because I think, you know, Blave is obviously, I think, still in one-shot territory on most everything he hits.
Absolutely.
And Milo is at least almost that way. You know what I mean?
Well, he one-shot at the cave goblin there.
Yeah. So, you know, Pyra's magic is not one-shot at this point, which it's kind of unfortunate unless she's going to be able to attack a group twice or something to that effect, because or if, you know, if she's going to weaken a group and then you know, attack it herself, you know, manually, or barehanded in this case.
Yes.
Because you know, Milo or Blave attacking it is pretty much a waste of magic.
Indeed. So let's take a look at our status here. Oh yeah, 600 something gold. I actually think that we may hold off on buying anything, farm a little off screen, because the sword costs 700. And when we buy the sword, what we can do is take our bronze saber and give it to Pyra.
Okay. Well, that could work pretty good.
But one thing we definitely want to do is ring the bell for a little service, which is exactly what you do when you go into Honest Jim's. You ring the bell, and Jim's going to see to you.
Honest Jim's. It's a good night's sleep. Well, all that being said, you know, I think that this is a pretty good place to take a break, because we are going to do a little bit of farming, as the tall guy did say, because we do need to take care of that business, because we were getting our butts whooped a little bit down there. I think, you know, all told, we handled ourselves pretty well.
Yeah, we were standing up to it, all right.
And we got some levels. You know, I think we were getting through the strength trial pretty well. But that being said, you know, it is kind of rough, being that your magic users do not have the ability to carry, you know, basically a magic battery with them, like a, you know, mana potion or something that would be typical of the genre, you know.
Yes.
Many games allow you to carry something that, you know, allows you to recharge those points, but you can't do that in this one. So So that does make it kind of finite. But I guess, you know, if you could do, well, I don't know. I guess there's a balance issue, and when you do that, because if you do that, then you have to. I guess they might have to translate that into, well, how many herbs does that equal? Because if you can give Milo basically or not unlimited, but if you give him a bunch more of those points, then he can heal you, you know, all day long and so on and so forth.
Yeah, it becomes an issue of balance. And
yeah.
I mean, for what it is, I think it's not an unfair system the way they have it. It just necessitates some trips back to town.
Yeah, and hopefully, hopefully the laboriousness of that will be offset somewhat when we get that waypoint system. When we get to that waypoint system that you were discussing earlier, I'm interested to see how that works out, because it is kind of a bummer to have to, you know, go back to the very beginning of the labyrinth and work your way to the point that you were at before. Now, once again, as we discussed a few episodes ago, we are using a map to eliminate a little bit of the monotony from this particular Let's Play series. You know, just because that's the style of this game, you know, and so it's not necessarily true to what someone might have experienced back in the day playing it. But, you know, we're trying to have fun with this game. So, you know, if you hate us for that, then I suppose that's your prerogative. But we're doing that to eliminate a little bit of the a small fraction of the grind factor.
Indeed.
From it.
Now, with that said, we're not using a walkthrough. We're not.
Yeah.
We're not, you know, going pace by pace, word by word. We have a map, and
we have a map.
It's giving us a general idea of where we need to go. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. I mean, it literally is just a map. It says this is it's just basically a grid.
Yeah.
You know, and that's it. It doesn't say, you know, what to do in any location,
or even what we're going to encounter.
Yeah.
And while I do have some knowledge from previously playing and beating this game, I don't remember it all. There is a vast bestiary of enemies that we have yet to come across, and I don't remember what all of them do by any stretch. So
yeah,
we're definitely going to have some genuine surprise, and already have. I didn't remember some of the monsters we just encountered, for instance.
Yeah. But this is all new for me, and exciting. So I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Oh, absolutely.
But anyway, I digress. All that being said, if you liked this video, then go ahead and remember to drop it a like. And if you liked it a lot and you want to see the rest of this playthrough or anything else that the tall guy and or myself may be playing on this channel and you are not currently subscribed, then go ahead and subscribe as well if you are so inclined. But regardless, as always, thanks for watching. And we are going to be picking up right after we pick up a little bit more money and maybe get another couple of levels next time.